hey, ooh, it's me. Usually it's a photo of me and my co-founder, Danny. But I just wanted to give you guys a bit of backstory. If this is your first time here, probably wondering, what the heck is City Moguls? Why did I agree to come to this? Well, I'm glad you did. And, 6 years ago, my co-founder, Danny, and I were very much in your shoes, starting our first business together. And we really, really struggled to meet like-minded, purpose-driven entrepreneurs. We would go to a lot of other events, and it all felt very transactional, awkward, and we just weren't finding the right people. So we thought, why don't we put our event planning hats on and sneakily bring amazing and inspiring people together, because you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That's been our motto from the beginning. So we started 5 years ago with one event. 5 years ago. It's now our signature event called the MOGUL Awards. It's a celebration of entrepreneurship in Canada as a fashion show for charity. We started with that one event, and it blossomed and evolved and snowballed into now a thriving community. A year and a half ago, if you had told me we would have 125 members, an accelerator program, and so much amazingness happening inside this community, I don't know if I would have believed you. So for us, the pandemic has truly been a blessing in disguise. It's helped us to be able to serve so many more entrepreneurs beyond the scope of the GTA. And, we are just so fueled and excited to share what we've been able to accomplish over the last year and what we have planned for you next. Because at the end of the day, our goal has always been to help build the next generation of purpose-driven leaders and help you get closer to your purpose. So this is more than just networking and meeting new people. All of that's great. But at the end of the day, we're trying to help you become a better person and build a better business, because we need more of that in the world, and you shouldn't have to do it alone. It's way more fun when you have like-minded people around you to help you get there. So this is our year. Over the past year, we are celebrating 1 year of MOGUL membership. We've had over 867 event attendees to all of our virtual events, 125 members strong, 34 events through the year. And through it all, we've been able to raise over 15,000 for our charity partner, Covenant House Toronto, for the year. And collectively, I know You for Change is on here. Leah's on here from You for Change. She was involved in one of our first MOGUL Award events, but we've raised over $250,000 with our events to go to Canadian charities. So that's pretty cool. And with the evolving of our Accelerator program, we have over 50 mentors on our roster, expert entrepreneurs who are giving their time to help early stage moguls become great. So they're a part of our Accelerator program. I just wanted to quickly acknowledge and thank all of our incredible partners who have stuck with us through the pandemic. We basically started a new business a year and a half ago, going from in-person events to virtual, and they believed and stuck with us. So acknowledging all of these incredible organizations for sticking with us and continuing to be a part of our journey as we grow.
Yeah, and so talking about some of these amazing programs that we have launched, we've recently launched a new initiative called our Empowered Leaders. And this was all about recognizing the challenges that women identifying entrepreneurs are facing in building their businesses. So realizing that being a women business, female business as well, we've launched several women business focused programs to provide a safe space and to make those connections, have powerful conversations, and also gain new insights. So we've got a lot of cool things with this initiative, including our Leadership Power Hour, which happens the second Wednesday of every month. There are themed months that take place. We just did an event that was surrounded against authenticity, and it was just such a good event, and so many great conversations came from that. And with this initiative, you have the opportunity to even join a female crew, find a female mentor, and continue to connect and collaborate with female entrepreneurs. We also have our networking happy hour, which you're going to get a taste of. But I just want to talk about it as well. This initially came from our first Mogul cruise, where at the end of our cohorts, they were able to connect with each other. And we wanted to open this up to the community, and we have. And since then, we've had 17, that's not true, 12, because it's been a year. It's 12 networking happy hours. And each time we've had amazing feedback. We've actually had over 50% connections led to collaborations, job opportunities, and even client acquisitions, which has been amazing for our community. Each time you go to this event, you get to meet 5 to 8 new entrepreneurs and leaders that you get to connect with. And even attending the events, you get an entire contact list full of everybody who was there, and you get to continue those collaborations and conversations after the event, which is so, so cool. It's my favorite event, you know, even though we're on the computer right now all day, every day. When I get on this Zoom event at 5 p.m., it gets me so excited and just so pumped to meet new people every single time. So if you haven't been to it, I highly suggest you check it out, and we have one next Wednesday.
Yeah, it's so funny. So everybody that attends that are like, "Oh, this is the one virtual event or meeting that I actually like look forward to." So that's good. We're happy we can do that for you guys. You know, you be on your computer and enjoy and enjoy it. We don't think Zoom fatigue is a thing here at City Moguls. So wow, this Mogul Cruise program, we started it last March because we were talking to our community and no one had no clue how to navigate the pandemic, how to shift their businesses. So we threw together this mastermind program called Mogul Cruise. It was wildly successful and it's evolved because of our incredible community helping us tweak and fine tune it. And now it's a full on accelerator. So we've had 6 cohorts, over 166 entrepreneurs participate in this program, and we're really proud of it. It really is our meat and potatoes and what makes this community super duper special. It's a combination of being in a peer to peer mastermind group for 6 months, as well as having a mentor, a one-on-one mentor that we perfectly match you with for 6 months, depending on your membership. We'll get more to that. So the Fall Accelerator is relaunching in September 20th. So if growth is something you crave and want and need all the time, this accelerator is something you need to be a part of. I don't know what else to say. Our members are gonna share what it's like inside, but whew, this is just a few of the things that happen when you're a part of an accelerator, a mastermind group combined with mentorship. You know, you're getting the right people. You can only talk to friends and family so much about your business until it gets to a point where they're like, uh-huh, and they have the glazed eyes look. So this really allows you to connect and talk with people that get what you're going through. And most importantly, we know a lot of you on this call are solopreneurs. You're doing everything by yourself. It's so easy to bury yourself deep into all of the details of your business. Having a mastermind group really helps you step out of your business, talk about it out loud with people in a safe space, and get accountability to actually doing the things you say you want to do. Our mastermind follows a Mogul Mastermind guide that we've built with our community. It gives you a bit of structure for each session that you have with your crew. And all of this inevitably just helps you show up better in your life. You're going to have more confidence, productivity, and time management are going to go up just by the high vibes of the amazing people that we match you with. And on the flip side, on combined with that mastermind group, you're also getting matched with one of our mentors. We've built up an incredible roster. I think Sam's gonna pop it into the chat of expert entrepreneurs. They've been moguls, they've been featured in our events over the years, and they're looking to give back and share everything that they've learned with you. So we do our best to match every one of our members with a mentor while they're a part of the accelerator program, and have that person that's going to always be your cheerleader and advocate and wants to see you and your business succeed and is going to do whatever they need to do to help you get there. So it really is a beautiful program, and we have some members who have participated in all 6 cohorts. So it's definitely not something that is just like a one-time thing, because every time you participate, you're with different people and a different mentor. So it is something that you can really continuously participate in and grow from, which is pretty freaking cool. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to share these 2 stories because it it really just blows my mind sometimes the things that happen on inside of City Moguls. One of our members, and we have a few members here today, so I might call one of them up to be here and actually share from their words. One of our members, Linda, this is something she wanted to share with you guys. City Moguls has helped my business tremendously, and I think it's the best platform for any entrepreneur because it allows you to dive deep in with other entrepreneurs and magic happens. She was able to, through this incredible network, land features on CP24, which is insane and has helped her business grow so much. And she told us, she's like, joining City Moguls is the best decision she's made. And her advice to you guys who aren't yet members is to really consider joining, because you and your business will benefit greatly. Pretty freaking cool. I don't know if Linda's on this call, but we love you. And her business provides styling services for people. So if you're looking for an upgrade in life, she's your gal. She'll match you with the perfect stylist. One other amazing member kind of testimonial story. This just kind of blew my mind when Andrea shared it with me. She joined us back in March and came into Mogul Cruise, our Accelerator program, having one business, which was a smart home based business. And through joining Mogul Cruise and having meaningful and deep conversations with entrepreneurs, she realized that that wasn't the business she wanted to do. She's actually very passionate about becoming a DJ. And through the Accelerator program, she was able to get closer to her why, her purpose, and is now running a brand new business because of Mogul Cruise called Electrocity DJs. So that's pretty cool. And, it's insane the transformations that people go through. I can talk on and on, but I feel like actually hearing it from someone's mouth who has participated is the best way. So I'm gonna bring up John. Is John here?
I am. Thanks, Victoria.
Thank you. I'm gonna pin you here so everybody can see you. Thanks
Sounds
for
good.
sharing, John. One of
Glad
our
to.
legacy members, one of the OGs.
Yes, and it's so great to be able to be a part of something that is continuing to see more and more development and growth. So I'm really happy to be here with you guys. A little bit of background. I wanted to just talk about 4 things really quickly: quality, community, feedback, and extras. Being somebody who came from the corporate world, I used to work at Ernst & Young and Amex, and having a really big experience of things that are done with a certain quality, it's always hard to shift into something else that may not have that. I don't know if you've ever been to one of City Moguls events, but it's always been the top of the top in terms of quality. And that's one of the things that continues also into the community, where you not only get to work with people like Victoria and even be mentored by her. Some of my friends who are in the community have been, and it's been life-changing. We also just get to be a part of a community where things are done with a certain standard, and that elevates you as well, which is really important. Victoria already talked a little bit about community, and I think that's another really big thing. You may have, a significant others or friends in your life or family members who just aren't going to understand the entrepreneurial journey. They're not going to understand the stress that comes from being responsible for company or for employees. They're not going to technically understand the amount of investment that you're willing to put in something that you think is your baby, that can help a lot of people. But when you talk to other entrepreneurs, it's just a completely different feeling. It's kind of like you've met multiple soulmates, or at least that's how I feel. People who just really, really get what I'm going through. And that's not something that I've found really anywhere else besides City Moguls, because this is so entrepreneurial focused. And maybe that's something that you're looking for. And if it's not, you get to meet people who are just really great. They're really excellent at what they do, and they help then create new creative outcomes. Really, I've had probably at least 3 collaborations from this already. Linda was one of the people that I really initially kind of connected with, and so we make custom suiting for women, as well as other lifestyle pieces, and it's all made to measure or made to order, so it's made for your proportions. Linda's in a very similar field as us, but it's so easy to just collaborate and talk because we care about the same things. Also, in my current crew, I have people who are, one lady does a boudoir shoot, a guy does education, for children, another person does financial planning, all different things as well. And so when all these people come together, a different kind of creativity comes out, which is really unreal. The third thing is feedback. We have now a new iteration of crews that wasn't the same as when I first joined. And every iteration has been a little bit different because Danny and Victoria care about growth. So all the feedback that we give, they cater the City Moguls community to us. And, I don't know about you, I've worked for a lot of companies who are stuck in their ways. This is how we've always done things. That's not what you get in the City Moguls environment. That's not what you get with Danny and Victoria, because they're consistently growing themselves. So this environment keeps growing and things get better and better. The last one is extras. We've had 2 book clubs already. The first one is on Atomic Habits. The second one is on Edge. And both of these books have really changed my life. Deanna's here as well. She's in our book club. And I just get so many additional extra things on top of the Mogul cruise. Ability to have a relationship with a mentor that I never will probably be able to meet at all. The ability to be able to have a webinar series to learn about things, or to be a part of the speed networking events. These are all things that we wouldn't be able to find really elsewhere, and they see the need, so they've created it for people like you and I. I'm more than happy to talk, outside of this with any of you guys, so feel free to DM me. There's just too many things to say, and I don't want to take up a lot of time, but this is, the core things that I really want to express to you guys here.
Oh my God, John, I have tears in my eyes because, I feel like all of us, we're all entrepreneurs, and we all keep our heads down all the time, and sometimes we need to take our heads up and realize the impacts that we have on other people's lives. So sending you gratitude. Thank you so much, John. You are such a root in this community, and we say the word community, but really we're a freaking family, because you wouldn't be able to, we wouldn't be able to do any of this without each other at this point. So thank you, John. Took all the words out of our mouths. Woo!
Great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike. All right, guys, we're watching the time. We respect your time, so we're gonna keep going. I feel like you probably now have a sense of what this community is about. We're the real frickin' deal. It's not rainbows and butterflies. We like to really get deep and help you grow, not just your business, but you as a person, because we believe in you and we want to see you succeed. So Sam's gonna share some exciting things that are coming up in the fall. Yay!
Yeah, so let's talk about what's actually new with our Accelerator program. Now for the fall, our members are actually going to be able to choose which group they want to be in and what time slot works best for them. So it's a lot more curated on your own personal availability, time, and growth. You are taking the reins and the lead in this. We're still going to curate those groups that are, looking for female-only groups, the numbers of years you've been in business, are you a service or product industry? We still want to make sure that, you're in the right group, but there's a lot more freedom of when and who is in your group. You're going to see who's in that group, and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I want to join that group. So with that, sessions are now going to be held bi-weekly. And there's going to be a stricter accountability and commitment, and that's going to be basically held with each other. So you're all making this promise to each other to show up, to be there. It's going to be really cool. You're in this knit group with everybody. So there's going to be a longer participation with our cohort for the fall. You're going to be, it's based on your membership. So if you're doing a starter or a VIP membership, this could be up to 12 months or 6 months, depending on what you sign up for. With a mentor portion of this mastermind and mentorship, you're actually going to be given your mentor for longer term this time. All right. So for our spring members and our spring crews, they were given access to our mentors just for 3 months. It was a nice condensed fast track, but we want to continue that growth longer term. So we're giving you access to a mentor for 6 months up to a year, which is huge, 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 huge. So, and then again, that works with your schedule, how you and your mentor meet, and there's going to be a lot more. There's going to be like an initial meet and greet too. So we want to make sure that that mentor is the right mentor for you, which is going to be awesome. And I just want to say though, even though things are opening up, we are still planning to have a lot of these sessions in our Accelerator held online. Who knows what the future brings? Maybe within your crew, you have this option to meet in person one day. But for now, we want to keep things moving online because it's so accessible to our entrepreneurs.
Beautiful. Yeah. I'm hoping that end of summer we can do like a spontaneous picnic or gathering outside, whoever wants to join, kind of free for all thing. But for our structured programming, we will continue to offer it online throughout the rest of the year. Um, I'm so excited about this. We don't want to share too many details, but we are launching a new program called MOGUL Academy. I'm sure by the name you can guess what is going to be included in that, but we are building out more of the education pillar for our programming, leaning on our expert entrepreneurs more to come in and share with you their systems, processes, and how they really have built these wildly successful companies. I'm talking about companies like Clearbank, or Clearco now, ND, and some of these amazing companies that are in our community. So more on that later. We did have the MOGUL grant last year, but we wanted to bring this up and share it with you guys. We do provide 3 to 5 scholarships for MOGUL memberships to early stage entrepreneurs in the fall. So applications will be opening up later this year. And it really is for everyone. Diversity and inclusion has always been very important for us. So we do give priority to BIPOC and LGBTQ plus entrepreneurs to apply for this grant. But this is just our way of being able to give people who maybe wouldn't be able to access our community the opportunity to be a part of it. So that will be relaunching probably around October. And finally, I'm sure I think quite a few of you were around last December, but we did our first ever pitch competition. It was really, really, really fun and a great opportunity for our entrepreneurs to actually pitch their startups to a panel of expert moguls. So that'll be coming your way December 2021. We will be looking for 10 entrepreneurs to pitch their startups, and 3 entrepreneurs will actually win mogul memberships along with cash prizes, which is pretty freaking awesome. We all need that revenue cash flow. So many exciting things coming your way for the fall. And of course, our staple events, our leadership power hour and our networking happy hour will continue to happen throughout the summer and throughout the rest of the year. Want to keep you guys having that consistent connection. This is the most exciting announcement. I can't believe I can say it out loud, but our signature event, the MOGUL Awards, we are aiming to have it happen in spring 2022. What that will look like, we are not sure yet. I unfortunately don't have a crystal ball, but we are going to make it happen. For those of you who aren't familiar with the MOGUL Awards, it is a celebration of Canada's top 20 entrepreneurs. They actually walk the runway for charity. Back in 2019, when we did it, we had over 700 attendees, and it was a pretty freaking awesome bash, let me tell you. What's great about the MOGUL Awards is all of our members do get heavy discount on their tickets, and we will be doing member exclusive experiences for our members to have opportunities to speak with our moguls and also be a part of the event in a very special way. And nominations for the MOGUL Awards will be opening up in early 2022. Exciting, in person again. All right, guys, I'm gonna start to
I have a
wrap things
suggestion
up
for
here.
the event, Victoria.
Oh, yes, Stephen, what's the suggestion?
You should sing for it.
Okay, I'm only singing, Stephen. Wait, I gotta come out. I need to see Stephen here. Stephen is one of our advisory committee members and mentors. Thanks for being here, Stephen. If I sing, you need to play piano.
Deal.
Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
We'll do a duet.
All right. Stephen, how has mentoring been going for you? Would you mind sharing with us?
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal experience. My mentee, Andrea, she just sent me a very touching email thanking me for the experience. And it's been great to get to know her and her entrepreneurial journey, kind of bringing me back to a memory of when I started out many, many moons ago. And, it's nice to be able to share some of the pitfalls that I've stumbled upon and be able to help her navigate her own entrepreneurial journey. And she's gone through a lot of changes, and the questions that she asked was great. And we kind of worked on a plan together. And, I'm happy to see her feeling like she's on the right track. Definitely something that I'm excited to continue. That was a really, really overall great experience.
Yeah, yeah, it feels good to pass along the knowledge and also just see the aha moments, right? When you
Mhm.
ask those questions to your mentees and they're able to see things in a different way, and you realize that you potentially impacted them with a new idea. That's the magic sauce.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She pivoted her journey quite a bit in the 4 or 5 sessions that we've had over the course of a couple months, and it's been nice to be a part of that and kind of help her, give her these ideas that you know she probably would have had to spend 5 years to get to that point. Give it to her now because again, I've spent the past 15, 20 years stubbing my toe and bashing my head against the wall in order to get here. So if I can help somebody ease their journey, I'm happy to do so.
Yes, make less of the same mistakes.
Yeah,
It really does accelerate that growth. You're so right. By the way, I'm digging the beard. I'm digging it.
thank you. It's pure laziness. And now that, we're coming back into human interaction, I might shave it. We'll see.
All right. All right. All right,
But
guys.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for sharing what it's been like to be a mentor. That's pretty awesome. And you've been with us since the beginning, so we just love you always.
Love you too, guys.
Yeah. All right. I don't want to keep you all much longer. I just wanted to quickly share, what our membership is like.